Hey class, welcome to week 5, lab 5. Sorry for the delay in this video. I had to take a sick day. Obviously you can tell by my voice is a little different, so I'm going to try to get through this video as quickly and efficiently as possible. For this video, we're going to work on our Excel sheet, and we're also going to finish up our concrete estimates, which means we're going to work on our concrete slabs for the basement and the garage, and there's one on the front porch that we're going to address. Just to address this Excel sheet, you all had 2 Excel sheets at the beginning of this semester. One Excel sheet had all of the numbers already built into it. That was just a sample of what it looks like when it's completed. You should be working off of the blank Excel sheet, and you should have, let's see, up at top here, I have the date of 1/30/23. I still have mine as Smith Residence. Feel free to put your name on here if you'd like, or you can put it underneath just to keep track that, this is your document. We've already gone through Division 1, so you should already have all of these numbers from Division 1. Today we're going to finish up Division 2, where the site work is. We're going to talk about that. But jumping down to Division 3, we're going to wrap up our concrete, like I said. So first off, we know our foundation number because for the past 2 weeks, you've been working on that. You worked on your footings as well as your walls. So the number that I want in this Excel sheet is both of those numbers together, which, let's see, let me look at my sheet here, which ended up being on, I believe it was lab 4. The total cost for foundation work, including the waterproofing, was $27,650. So that goes right in here to the foundation. The basement windows, this is included. So I'll write these little notes in my Excel sheet just to remind me that, yes, I do have this number. This number is included in the foundation number. I don't have to write that all out. I'm just putting included because in my mind, I know that in Division 3 is all about concrete. And the foundation contractor, just so you know, is the one who includes the windows for your foundations. And I'm talking about those small little windows, non-egress. They're not to code for egress, meaning you can't put bedrooms down in the basement, right? Because they're itty bitty tiny and you would never get out of them if, God forbid, a fire happened and you were stuck in the basement. So it's those little tiny windows in the basement. Somebody in the in-person section of this class asked about our concrete takeoff, and did we need to deduct that window size from our overall concrete takeoff? And the answer is no, we didn't, because the windows cost something, don't they? They don't come for free. So we went over those windows per se in our concrete takeoff, but each window, they used to be about $150. They're probably up to $175, if not pushing $225 a window, and you have to have a minimum of 4 windows for 1,200 square feet. So as you can see, even if it was 4 windows at 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's $800. So we've already included it in our takeoff by just going over them and not even taking off our concrete and then adding the windows. It's already included in our number here. Pier foundation, remember this was out in the back area for the deck. This as well is included in my foundation number. If it wasn't included in my foundation number, this might be helical Helical, Helical, if you want to look those up and investigate them a little bit. They're pretty cool product that we're using in the residential construction right now instead of the sonotubes. A bulkhead is a hatchway. We didn't have a hatchway in here, so this is just kind of zeroed out. And then our basement and garage floor and slabs we're going to do right now. Exterior walkways we're going to talk about a little bit later on. If we decide to put them in here or not, we might do by owner on this or to be determined. And why do I say that? Because site conditions change all the time. So once our foundation is in and we backfill around it, sometimes we get a better feel for what these walkways would look like, and we prep our driveway and such, right? And we understand the relationship from the front door to the driveway. So I usually don't include these in here. I usually do them during construction. So it would be a change order to our contract, because hopefully our contract is already signed after we do all this estimate and go through it with the clients. But anyways, this would be something that I probably would do by owner. Cultured stone, we do have cultured stone on here. I don't think I'm going to do that on this lab. We'll probably save that for next time, just to save my voice a little bit here. All right, so let's get started. Go over to our foundation plan. The first thing I'd like to show you right here, we are going to talk about the driveway too. Excuse me. And you can see this dark line I'm showing as approximate grade. So the grade is going to come up and it's going to go towards the garage doors. So our driveway is not going to be the entire width of the garage. It's only going to be the width of where the garage doors are. So just a little heads up on that. In the front porch area, I said there was a concrete slab here. And you could see that the posts for my little roof, covered roof for the entranceway, sits on this concrete block. It doesn't say that it's a concrete block. I'm telling you that this is concrete. It does tell us that on our foundation plan, but just so you know, these posts come down, they sit right on the concrete slab, which then sits on our foundation. And if we go down here a little bit, you can see that it comes right out over, right? And then our concrete slab actually sits a little bit over each side. So there's a little bit of a lip, such as a kitchen countertop, right? Or a bathroom vanity, that countertop, if you look at it, that top sits a little bit further out than the cabinetry. Same thing with a concrete slab. All right, concrete slab, let's do our garage. So this entire area is going to get filled in with a concrete slab. Even the area that is under these stairs and this closet and this area right here where it comes into the house, there's a concrete slab under here, and then we frame over it. So the first, get my other paper out here. The first dimension that we have is 25 feet. Here's my width. Yes, I'm going to the outside. The concrete slab actually gets poured to the inside area, but we're going to go to the outside and just get an overall square foot to give us a little bit of waste. So if you multiply 25 times 30, you get 750. Oh, let me see. 750 for the garage. The front porch over here, it says 8'4" from edge to edge of the foundation, but like I told you, I want to go a little bit over on each side. So I'm just going to bring this number up to a clean 9 feet. And then if you were to measure this by scale, if you have them printed out to scale, or if we looked at our dimensions, you could see 6 feet right here. And then over here, I look at my 3'4" to that edge. So it's probably about 9'6". But since I already did a little overkill on this side, on edge to edge, I'm just going to go a straight 9 foot by 9 foot. And that gives me 81 square feet for this space. Now the footprint of the house. A couple different ways that you could do this. You could break it up into squares, right? So I could come across here and I could go right straight through here. Yes, I'm grabbing some of this for the concrete slab. Again, I don't care. I'd rather be no, I do care, excuse me. I'd rather be a tiny bit over than under. Okay, the other corner square I'm going to get is right over here. So let me grab this area right here. I know that it's 17 feet wide, and I know that it's 12 feet deep because here's my 11, here's my foot. All right, so if I go 12 times 17 equals 204. 20. It's fun writing with this thing on PDF. 204. All right, let me do this big, huge area right here. So from this point to this point is 44, but I need to deduct my 12 inches from here. So I deduct 12 inches, 12 feet from 44 feet. And I get 32. 32 feet, if I add up from this corner to this corner, I'm going to get 61 feet. So then I do 19, I'm just multiplying those two numbers to get 1952 on this space right here. Now I have 2 feet right here. 2 feet times, I'm just going to go to this side right here, because actually what I could do is I could just cut these so I don't get all that waste from that front porch, right? So I'm just going to do that 2 feet by 23.34, because I'm changing it over to decimal. 2 times 23.34 equals 46.68. 46.68. All right, great. And then I have 4 feet right here for this little space. 4 feet by the 19.34. All right. So I have 4 times 19.34 equals 7736. 36. All right, so let's add up all of these numbers and get a total square foot. Okay, so adding up all my numbers, including the garage, I have 3,111. I'm going to get rid of that 0.04. So I have 3,111. And my multiplier for concrete slabs is going to be $5.50. All right, $5.50. This number fluctuates from $5.50 to $7.50. So we're going to use that lower number right now. Okay, yeah, so anyways, so I'm going to do the 3,111 times $5.50 equals, so I am getting 17,110. Oops. Yes, there was 50 cents there. I usually don't use change in my Excel sheet, so I just drop off that 50 cents. So here's my number. That's my cost for concrete slabs. That's the front porch, the garage, and the main house. So this number, if you go back over to your Excel sheet, oopsie, is going to go basement and garage floor slab. 17,110. Enter. And you can put in here as well too, includes front porch, just to give yourself a little note. Any notes you want to make on here is perfectly fine with me. I do a ton of notes to make sure I know exactly what I did. Sometimes we do these estimates and then we go back to them later on. All right, we'll finish up on the second video for this lab.